Is that the West Kentucky? Is that the Hilltoppers?
It is. Very good, Charles. Almost in the bounce it went in.
ITF members would have made that, baby.
What'd you say?
ITF members would have made that. He's not a member yet. We bringing him in. He's a prospect. Side Tribe Fitness, baby. This is Bishop. Let's go.
That was Iron Tribe Fitness. This is Jim Cavell. Welcome to TribeVibeTV.
You know I got that feeling. You are now watching the throne. Don't let me into my zone. Don't let me into my zone. I'm definitely in my zone.
I'll support you.
Hey, is that a record?
I don't know, man, but oh man, feels good. These last two workouts this week, I have crushed. I got 103 yesterday in the burpees. The week before, the day before, first time I've ever been on the leaderboard. Even though it's only for an hour.
How much did you just lose on the scale?
I just lost 30.4 pounds in 40 days.
And how'd you do it?
That is roughly 15% of my body weight.
And how'd you do it?
I did it by strictly eating paleo, coming to every single WOD, doing some extra workouts on the side, getting involved in some other sports, and not taking off the weekends.
There you go. So how many WODs did you do a week? Here at
I do 5 a week. I do 6 a week outside of, I do 1 on the weekends. I've done 5 a week consistently for about 10, 11 months now. There are weeks in there where I'm on vacation or sick, but I never miss a WOD, ever.
Congrats, man. Any final words?
It works. Paleo works. Iron Tribe works, and it's not a gimmick. It's what you put in is what you get out. If you put the work in, it works. There's nothing else to say.
I love it, man. Congrats, Andy.
Thank you.
What's up, Tribe? Jim here for another episode of Tribe Vibe TV. Tonight is day 40 of the Transformations Challenge here in 2012. And we're having cheat night at Fuego. Brett McDonald, Iron Tribe athlete, the owner here at Fuego, putting on an awesome event. Let's check it out.
That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. Tonight's the night. Let's live it up. I got my money. Let's spin it up. Go out and smash it. Like, oh my God. Jump out that sofa.
Welcome to another edition of Tribe Vibe TV. Jim Cavell here at ITF downtown. We got a great show ahead of us. As you saw, Cheat Night was an awesome time of fellowship between the Tribe athletes. And of course, you saw Bishop and I playing some hoops this weekend as well. So cool intro to the show. Right now, I want to get right into a topic that I'm really passionate about, and that is our website and getting it right for you guys. So what I wanted to do is take some questions I've received through email over the last couple weeks since we launched the site and go through them a little bit, take you through some answers, and kind of guide you guys through each of these questions that I feel is something common that a lot of people are struggling with right now with the new web platform. So first off, people want to know, why do we have to log in? How can we stay logged in? And what about if I'm trying to log in on an iPhone? Well, first off, why do you have to log in? The answer to that's simple. It's because we want to associate you with your location so you can see location-specific content. To answer the further questions, I'd like to get into a little bit of a tutorial and show you guys some tips on logging in, staying logged in, and logging in on your iPhone.
This is a really good question, and I want to start off by addressing it on a web browser on your computer versus using it on your phone. So let's talk about your computer first. If you're on your computer, you're simply going to go to irontribefitness.com. You're going to go to the northeast corner of your screen, and you're going to click on the login register button. Okay? When you do that, you'll see this pop-up occur. In this pop-up, you can either log in for the site using your email address or password, or you can click on the login with Facebook button over here. I highly recommend, if you have Facebook, that you use the login with Facebook button, but first, you'll need to be logged into your Facebook account, which most of us, if we use Facebook, are always logged in. So once you choose one of those two methods to log in, I'm going to use email this time, along with my password. You will then make sure that you check this box to remember your login on future visits. Once you do this, it will be identical to Facebook. You will log in and you will stay logged in. You will not have to continue to see this global homepage with basically information that you already know about ITF. You'll be able to skip it automatically whenever you go to irontribefitness.com, and you will see your location-specific homepage. Okay, so big thing there that we've adjusted by giving you that box to check and say, keep me logged in, and it solves the issue that a lot of people are having by having to log in each and every time to just come to the homepage and see the WAD. Now, let's go over to the phone situation. If you have an iPhone, how do you log in on your iPhone? It's a great question, and I know a lot of people have had problems with it. So if you're on your iPhone or iPad, once again, you'll bring your mouse to the northeast corner of the screen, you'll click on the login button, but everybody's concerned because the video is covering up half of the login pop-up, and it's an issue from YouTube that we're working on. I promise, we're working on it. However, you can get around it right now, and it's not that difficult. All you have to do is bring your touch screen, you touch right here on email, and once you do that, it will bring up your keypad. Enter once again your credentials, which is your email address and your password. Once you do that, don't worry about pressing the go button over here and worrying about the fact that the video is covering it up. Simply hit the go button right down there. Once you hit that button, you're logged into the site. You'll see the same admin bar right up here. You'll see the WAD right here, and just like that, you're on the site. Now, once again, we are working on the homepage issue with the video covering up the pop-up. However, if you look at 99.9% of websites that aren't made for mobile, they all have little difficulties like that. And the big solution is an app, and that's what we're going to do. The app will be available in the iTunes store as soon as iTunes releases it. We've done all the work. It's a really neat app. And before I show it to you, I want to talk about another tip with logging in on the site. If you flip your phone sideways, the login screen will come up in full. And so this is an example of having your phone sideways. If you click the login button right there, you'll notice the entire login screen comes up. So if you don't want to press that go button and you want to click the login button itself or even register yourself on your phone, you can do it. But once again, to get around the fact that this wasn't built for mobile, no site really is, it was built for the web. To get around it, we're going to have this app. And basically, the app will allow us to give you the ability to see the WAD and even access travel WADs without having to do any logging in. This app is just for our clients. We really aren't going to let too many other people know about it because you guys are the ones who deserve it, and you guys are the ones who are going to want to see what the WADs are every day. So you'll simply download the app from the iTunes store. We'll have instructions on that as soon as it's available. You'll click on this WAD button here, and you'll see the latest WAD right there, along with the links that we have each day to TribeVibeTV and blogs and so on and so forth. So we're really excited about the app. We hope you guys are too, and I hope that these tips answer the question of logging in and the issues that many people have had in logging into the new site.
Next question about the navigation system. A lot of people are asking why it's so confusing. There's a top layer, a middle layer, and a bottom layer of navigation options. And so I really want to get into that, kind of explain a little bit about how you can navigate between general content and location-specific content, and really give you a chance to understand why the blog and WADs are global right now. Everybody can see everybody's scores, everybody can see everybody's blogs, and I really want some feedback on that. So let's get into that now.
So for us to truly grow as a tribe, we want to put every location under one website. And a lot of people are wondering, well, Jim, that's great, but I mean, I have one navigation bar up here for my regular profile, which of course you did have with the last site. I have another navigation menu here that you're saying is global content, which just to define that, guys, that just means that this content is general content about Iron Tribe Fitness, who we are, where our locations are, what our individual testimonial stories are, where our multimedia videos live, those kind of things, so on and so forth. Once you get beyond that, you do have location-specific content. It just so happens that we're kind of trying to mesh the ITF Birmingham locations together right now. So you'll see right here, it kind of plugs the awards because the awards is a huge event coming up, and it's for all of our local locations. So everybody's going to see the same thing right here if they're a Birmingham location. If they weren't, then they might see something different. get down here, everybody's sharing the same schedule because everybody can go to any of these 3 locations that we have open right now, and so we're all going to have the same schedule page. The blog is being shared right now. We're thinking of dividing it, and I'd love your feedback on this, but at the same time, I feel like there were a lot of blogs written on each of the 2 location websites previously that the other location was missing out on. So we are right now toying with the idea of keeping all the blogs within the Birmingham locations. Athletes are divided up per location, so you can only see athletes per location here. Staff is divided up per location. I heard a question about staff wondering, how do I see more than just the manager's bio? Well, for instance, we're on the downtown page. You might only see Lewin's bio here, but if you just click read more, you'll see the rest of his staff's bio. There's Zechariah and there's Josh. And if the staff changes or increases, the rest of the bios will be on there as well. So when you click on any of these staff widgets here on the side, it'll take you to the page that has all their bios on it. Going into the further parts of the menu events. Once again, Birmingham stores all share in the same events. So anybody can do the NFL total coming up, no matter which location they're a part of. So if they're retesting this weekend, they can do it. Picks and video is divided up per location. The WAD, of course, is the same for everybody. And then Contact Us is going to be divided up per location. So I understand that people want to also still have their own individual tribe, but what we're trying to do is at least mesh the Birmingham stores together. And if you go to WAD, another question we had about dividing location content up per location is if you look at, for instance, the WAD on Friday, the times were the scores, were for every location. A lot of people are wondering, well, I don't know if I really want to see the other locations. This is something I'd also really like your feedback on. Just for example, the first 3 posts, 280, downtown, Homewood, all together. And if you go further, it's like that the whole page. When you click on read more, you'll see all 3 locations, different class comments with scores. If you would like us to divide this up, I have no problem with it. But the feedback that I got before was, I would love to see what John Doe in the 630 class at Homewood is doing versus what I did in the 715 or 730 class at 280. And so, I just want feedback on this because we want to get it right. But once again, this is your location-specific menu with location-specific content. This is general information that a lot of you already know about. It's more for a person who hasn't heard about Iron Tribe. But at the same time, the multimedia section has some stuff that can really help you with movement tutorials and demos. And at the end of the day, we're just trying to get it right. So we'd love some feedback.
Third question. The site seems like an ITF commercial, Jim. Every time I log in, I have to see stuff that I already know about. I already love ITF. Why do I have to see this stuff? Well, as we showed you with the first question, if you click that Keep Me Logged In button, you won't ever have to see that main homepage again. But also, I think you'll notice that we're really trying to feature the clients, and we want to let people who don't know about ITF be able to go to our website and learn about us. Let's go into it a little bit further.
So this is a decent question that I definitely understand. But at the same time, I want y'all to know that what we're really trying to do with this homepage is celebrate the tribe. And you'll notice that it starts really with the images that rotate. Every time you reload the page, you'll see different images of our clients celebrating your success, celebrating what you've done with your hard work at Iron Tribe Fitness, because we're so proud of the fact that we're all in it together, changing our lives. So once again, ITF commercial, well, it's a global homepage where people are going to go that have never heard about Iron Tribe Fitness, and the previous website didn't have a thing about us. If you didn't know about us, it was pretty confusing. It was simply the WAD and the blog. And it's still great stuff, but it wasn't anything like this where you want to find out more about us, click here and you'll actually get 9 of our favorite movements and get a chance to learn them from Lewin along with hearing about them from clients. You want to see the WAD and just look at the WAD every day? Well, to do that, you're going to have to go through a cycle real quick. You scroll down here, you have the What Will You Choose video. I'm not sure if you've watched it, but if you haven't, it's a great piece that our team has put together on fitness over sickness. Buzz over here has links to recent articles about Iron Tribe and news outlets around the country. Testimonials over here about individual stories. So on and so forth. I mean, at the end of the day, What we're really trying to do is take some of the stuff that we've built with our irontribe101.com site and try to integrate it into our Iron Tribe Fitness site, because we know that a lot of the visitors that come to this website haven't heard about the tribe and want to know more. And this is a chance for us to let them know more. So once again, this new feature here that allows you to check this box to remember your login for future visits will prevent you from having to see this page any further, and will allow you to now see the WOD directly and be directly logged in to your location-specific homepage. But you must check this box to get over that, and then from there, you should have everything you need to enjoy coming to the website, getting the WOD, reading the blog, looking at the pod, so on and so forth. And there's a lot of things I didn't go over that I'll go over in next show when I do some tips on the new site. But I want to address some of these questions and thank you for your feedback and welcome future feedback so we can continue to make this website everything that you guys want it to be.
I want to thank everybody for your feedback on the new website. I think you'll see that we'll continue to get it right. It's obviously a new look and it's being appreciated by a lot of people, but at the same time, if you have feedback, please email me personally, jim@irontribefitness.com. We'll continue to make tweaks and improvements to make it better as we lead up to the launch of our app with the iTunes Store coming very soon. Also coming soon is ITF Mountain Brook. That's right, we close on the building this week and we'll begin the short construction phase, which puts us where we wanted to be with our launch, late March, just after spring break. We'll have more information on that coming soon. If you're interested in transferring your membership, contact one of the co-managers there, Mike Collins, at michael@irontribefitness.com, and he'll get a list together of all you guys so he can get you details as we get closer to opening that location. If you have a friend who may want to join that location, send them to irontribe101.com and tell them to click on the Mountain Brook location option, and they can learn more about the location along with getting more information on Iron Tribe Fitness. Finally, I want to talk about some of the things coming up event-wise. Of course, the awards. Please make sure you RSVP, clicking on that homepage link on our website and going to the scheduling software to get yourself scheduled to come to the awards. It's going to be an amazing event, as we've shown you in the previous week's show. Another thing coming up this weekend is Bring a Friend Day, both at ITF Downtown and at ITF 280. There will be no Bring a Friend Day at ITF Homewood, so if you're interested in going to one that would have been at Homewood, just come to downtown. It's only a few miles away, and we'll retest the NFL total afterward at both locations. So if you did the NFL total at ITF Homewood, just come on down to ITF Downtown. You want to see it anyways. It's an awesome location, and that's where you'll be able to do your retest after Bring a Friend Day at 10:30 on Saturday. That does it for this edition of Tribe Vibe TV. I'm Jim Cavale. Check out this last clip of a Tribester trying to do a dunk of his own.
Florida boy.